How's everyone doing? Ghost Song should be here in a second. Sheep are awesome. Yeah, they are. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Doom. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Doom. Oh, we're a gunner now, instead of a lost soul. Pretty sure we talked to everyone last time. We can explore up here. Next goal, down here, though. I need to listen to more music. I started this game up and just suddenly felt really cozy because of the title music. For some reason, I never sat and appreciated it before. Asha said something about a ghost here, and I'm curious if it's real. Well, she said a ghost or something. It implies some kind of secret. At least I think this is the spot she was talking about. If it's a spot in game at all. The way she talked about it implies that you just have to sit there in or near the water for a... Go away, cursor. Sit there in or near the water for a long time. Oh, hi, you're new.
Hi.
Oh, you're not new.
You're always running around, huh?
Pasha? Weird to think we might actually get off this moon. Things keep going, don't they? It all keeps on. Like, next year, maybe I'll be going to school. Isn't that weird? Did you ever go to school? I bet you don't remember. I never went. I wanted to, though. We do remember? Yeah? There's a university on Blevin. We stopped once, took the tour. It's supposed to be good for history, philosophy, the stuff I like. I talked to the history of humanity professor. She seemed nice. She said I should take the entrance exams at least. You should. There's so much stuff I need to learn. Gambler's smarter than anybody, of course, and she's seen half of history firsthand, but she can't explain it. When she thinks back too far, things get mixed up. She forgets the context. What I need is context. I need to know why things are the way they are. You could come with me. To university. Why not? You said you wanted to. It's never too late. Think about it, at least.
Doesn't matter if you're a bounty hunter or a ghost or just a regular girl. If you want to go to school, you should go to school.
Okay.
We'd be roommates.
Totally.
Me and Charlie used to joke how the dorms would seem huge compared to our tiny rooms on Gambler.
Oh.
I'm serious. You can come with me. I'm serious. You can come with me.
That, to be honest, that got me a little bit. Thank you, Rocker. Can I level up? Perhaps if I pop some juice, I can level up. Give me that resolve. We've reached level 30. I wish the fast travel map was a little bit better. Looks like this is maybe a little bit closer. I think it turns out I really like this game. I'm glad I gave it a shot. As horrible as it is, something about the environment and the music is really soothing right now. I keep wanting to say cozy, but cozy's maybe not the best word. Definitely kind of the fall vibes I was looking for, though. I was looking for a little guy making noise. Okay. Controller stopped working there for a second. Probably fine. Don't worry about it. That's the thing making noise, by the way. It was not a narrative entity. Okay, this area is less cozy. I'll admit. Last one smelled like a forest trail after the rain. This one, I don't want to think about what it smells like. Tumble deep? I'd rather not. But at least these tunnels are less squelchy. It is pretty cute how he stands.
Looking for ghosts, little blue?
This lake is full of ghosts. Usually they keep to the water. Lakes and puddles, sheets of summer rain. I'm not sure why. It smells like chocolate and Pop Rocks. Yeah, not great. Not as bad as I thought, though. Actually, there's a time and place for chocolate and Pop Rocks. I once asked a ghost, why the water? What draws them to water? Much of what he said was nonsense, of course. Ghosts tend toward the nonsensical. For what I could work out, he implied, perhaps, that it's a suggestion of constant pressure. Even unfelt, disembodied, they enjoy the feeling. They imagine the feeling. Like a heavy blanket. I understand. But why are the ghosts here? Why are they here at all? As opposed to where? Where do you imagine ghosts should be? The ghosts are here on Lorien because the worm god that hides inside our sun can no longer eat them. Of course. Oh. The Gorna, the worms. They live inside the stars, eating up our ghosts when we die. Through great effort and personal sacrifice, I managed to wound our Gorna. I broke his teeth and cut off his gravity. I had meant to kill him completely, free the masses of ancient dead, but that wasn't possible. Since then, it's been a stalemate. The Gorna's masters destroyed the world, sent the Roslok and Stalkers and the Hunters. But nothing's changed, really. The Gorna remains in the sun, starved and waiting. I remain below, Construct and I. How much of this really happened? Still plotting his death. And the ghosts? They are free. Anyone who dies on Lorien is free.
While most linger in water or crawl flat against dirt, some ghosts take to the sky, rustle the treetops and circle the mountains. A few, even further conscious, dance out into space, exploring the edges of the system. Some even leave for distant stars. I'd warn them if I could.
About the Gorna?
They'll only find another Gorna in their distant star. Can you swim, little blue?
Nah, I sink.
Go on, take a dip.
That's another way I relate to Little Blue here.
Go for a swim. Go for a swim.
Such a helpful little guy. Hello? Still wonder if that's me. She's a bit big, though. She probably didn't die in the suit, though. It's getting quieter. Except for something that sounds like breathing. Had to shrink a little to fit in. I used to feel like that too. I forgot that in water you effectively have infinite, not hot gun. Cool gun. Unheated barrel. Not hot gun, cooling. That's the one. They're aggressive little glorps. You doing okay? For having a boss title, it's not exactly very threatening. See that and get wrecked, obviously. I like my turn better. Cooling isn't even real. You just take the heat and put it somewhere else. Cooling's just heating, but with a selfish perspective. Fire's red hot, blobbling allies. Soon. Oh, is this it? Just right here on the floor? That Blorbo is all that was guarding it? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen, and this is probably wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone combine Estus flasks with, like, Mega Man X style sub-tanks, where you refill them with just normal healing that you can pick up. It's not super relevant in this game, but there is health on the ground sometimes. Cool. Not very not very relevant in Dark Souls either, now that I think about it. This might be the first game I've seen that actually has an Estus Flask system as well as any amount of pick-upable health. That's one up. Shouldn't really be exploring with a part, but I wanna. And it turned out to be a good thing anyway. We have achieved locate mini big robots. Bigger because we've been going hotgun mode, I guess. Even though I started hotgun mode just to make Molly. Is it Molly? Just to make Molly happy? Matilda. I think it's Matilda actually. We're not even that far from the crash site. You fell right into my trap. Your module was situationally useful. So I put myself in that situation and it's been pretty good. Would have been a slightly nicer way to explain what the module actually does. We get core amplifier. That's more healing per heal, right? Increasing the healing power of healing cores. I thought we would have to equip that when I saw it in the store. Looks like no. This trip back has been so much easier than the other ones. It's almost eerie because the parts seem like they keep getting easier. I'm gonna take a slight detour because... Zooey! Okay, I guess I'm not gonna take a detour. It activates the robot head, so I was kind of curious. Nope. I was kind of curious if it activates some of the doors I've seen around. That seems pretty unlikely. Hot Spore Gun is being extremely effective. I'm very happy with it. Remembering my dashes. It's a lot of Saiyan space pods. Yeah, planet's kind of littered with pods of all kinds. We just set out today and already we found a part. Already we're back at the crash site. I talked to everyone before, so they're probably still good. I'll say hi, Bill.
See you around, buddy.
Yeah, I think they're still good from the last time I chatted everyone up. That's it. The last one. I'll stay up. Get it patched in. We'll be ready to fly in the morning. No, you won't. Of course, unless Matilda gets that static field figured out, we won't actually be able to go. Sorry, I'm too tired to think about the next thing. Hey, I mean, even if they're stuck here, they get to have their ship back. You know, get that thing righted up on the ground, some power in there. Right, you need your sleep. It feels like I've been waiting so long to sleep.
Good
Good for Gambler, at least.
Something wrong?
Hmm?
Usually by now, I'm asleep.
Maybe you're too wound up.
Maybe. Hold on. I'll try again.
You okay, Blue?
There. I am falling asleep now.
Good night.
Extremely eerie. Part 5, once again helped to repair Gambler. And ready to fly. Are we, though?
What's up?
I didn't stop at the flower before because I kind of thought this would count as a save, but I guess not. I don't want to leave yet. Some mornings I wake up and I hate this dumb moon. Everything about it. The mushroom stew, the electric in the air. The way my hair never combs right. The way... If I ever leave my shoes outside the tent at night... When I leave my shoes out, that it rains. And then the next day I'm running around with wet shoes. That's uncomfortable. It really is. But then, sometimes, there's something. You know, something's happening here. You feel it in your jaw, under your teeth, in the puddles, the insects, the rocks. So many mysteries, it's hard to just pack up and leave without understanding any of it. It's like giving up. Oh well. We'll find new mysteries, new planets.
You're coming with us,
Ah,
right?
that was literally just dust.
Maruseu.
It was actually just dust.
You're coming with us, right?
I thought there was an apparition behind us. Sorry about that.
Take a look.
Bill isn't here. Who said that? Raven! Alright, I'll get to you when it's your turn. I made this for you. It didn't come out perfect. I couldn't get the stance right. Seems more like moseying than trotting, but overall, I'm happy. Actually, it was an immensely satisfying process. It doesn't even matter if it's good or not. It's beautiful. Thank you.
I cried when it was finished.
I cried when it was finished.
I don't know why. I'm still a dork, I guess.
Molly Sanderson. Workhorse after work is done. Scrap metal and wire, ND. Her name was Molly, by the way. Not Matilda. Matilda's someone else.
Goodbye, Molly.
Goodbye? We're packing up. We'll be in space soon, I hope. Left the table out, in case you needed anything.
Leave your nano gel on the table. We'll take what you need. Leave your
Man. She's ready. Like I said, I stayed up half the night. Cut my knuckles, bumped my head. But she's done. Gambler can fly. Of course, static field's still up, so we can't leave yet. But it's a relief knowing she's fixed at least. You did a good job. Thanks. So did you. You don't have to worry about the field. I'll turn it off. Right. I want to say you shouldn't have to. You've done plenty. Let us figure out the rest. Matilda's smart. She'll rustle the science into place sooner or later. But I don't know. I don't know how much longer we can stay here, Blue. It won't be long.
Just be careful, okay? Just be careful, okay?
Raven? Yes. It's you? Indeed it is. So, any thoughts? I think you look nice. Thank you. People keep saying it's strange. It'll take time to adjust. And that's true, of course. So many new sensations. My ears are always cold, for one thing. Still, I recognize my inherent self. I'm still here. I just have to exist in a new structure now. I painted my fingernails. See? I never did that before, but it seemed right today. Peach? Yes, peach. Might try some lipstick as well. Borrowed some from Molly. Peach lipstick to match my peach fingernails. And no one will say, I didn't know you wore lipstick. Also, I may learn an instrument. I feel musical. It's all very interesting.
I can try everything now. I can find out what suits me. Thanks again.
I'm so happy for her.
I'd like to speak with you.
In a minute. Gambler, you doing okay?
How long since I've flown?
Few weeks, I think. Maybe a couple months.
Too long.
I remember the sound. There's a sound, isn't there? The sky is as you'd imagine, something blue and wild, but that's quick. That's a shout, then you're gone. Space. Space is a strange thing. All sound and no sound. It holds you. It's a blanket. You'll fly with me, won't you? At least a little ways? We do our best for the people we love, sister. I am trying to do my best. And you're doing well. Soon you can rest. In any case, I made you a gift.
It's warm and ready. A round thing, I think. Or at least meant to be round. I'm not sure that it's useful, but it is important. Utterly and astoundingly important. Because I needed to give you something. And it's something.
I see.
Thank you.
A gift from Gambler. Grants an extra jump. She wants me to fly.
You can eat it, or bury it, or just keep it forever. Tucked away, quiet. It's meant for whatever it's used for.
Meant for whatever it's used for, exactly.
Just a token. Goodbye, sister ship.
Goodbye, gambler.
I don't think we'll see you again.
Oh.
Think of the sleep, the calm, the years of sleep and the endless calm when the work is finally through. You can dream, sister ship, of all of the things that happened, and of all the things that never will. Goodbye, sister ship.
I think something's gonna happen to Blue, guys. Why am I radiating? Looks like she went with a different hair.
I'd like to speak with you.
Right. I put you off until after Gambler. After you fell asleep, the drifter, Saymond, happened by camp. Claimed he'd come about the stew to ask Bill for the recipe, but he seemed eager to speak of the static field as well. Interesting timing, I thought. Without prompting, he began to discuss the construct's laboratory. He said that it was, in fact, quite possible to shut down the field from within the laboratory. Then he asked about you. Me? I think he means for you to go there. He said he'd open the door. He said it wasn't far. He seemed to think he was certain you could find it. I know that I can't solve this myself. I don't have the time, the distance. All that's left is to ask for help. So I'm asking for your help. I'll help. You should know, the way people speak of the construct, it won't be simple. I don't mind.
I'll find the laboratory. I'll get inside. I'll shut down the static field.
You sure you're ready? Don't rush things.
I will not rush things. We still haven't explored over here at all. Pretty sure the lab's right here. So we'll be avoiding that spot for a second. Actually, it could be over here as well, and then it could take up the entire, like, right side of the map.
You're coming with us, right?
That's not the vibe that I'm picking up on, unfortunately. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry about that. You have a coupon for Applebee's? Who's gonna be your date? I'm down for bees. Like that? I'll be honest, I completely forgot I had it. I was overcome with emotion. pretty trippy. You just met the crackhead who invented AI? Oh, did he tell you all about it? Absolutely. Oh, you must have been raptly interested. He didn't know his phone number, though. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with geniuses. Their brains are so preoccupied with such high-level thinking, they don't have time for such things. You know, back when I worked at Taco Bell, I met the guy who, actually built that building with his own 2 hands, and he told me all about how he carved his name into the stone in the bathroom. It was super interesting because, that building was built in the 2000s. His name was Taste Smacker Bill, I know. The AI guy or the guy who built that one random Taco Bell? In the 90s, that was built in the 2000s. Barely know your own phone number? Wow. Did you invent AI too? You've done foundations for Habitat of Humanity, but no Taco Bells, unfortunately. The AI guy. You've met so many hospital owners? Yeah, how do they all own the hospital? You think it's a co-op? A hospital? So, cheese? Where? He's all, I could buy a phone from you as a favor, or Apple could just give you one. Well, of course, to the inventor of AI, why wouldn't they? Have I hugged any gators lately? I haven't. Adds a lifesteal effect to melee attacks. I know we've had this for a while, but I didn't read it. Fires curious eggs. How curious are they? You're gonna start it, then got really busy and panic. Oof. Just been sleeping to recover. I hope the sleep's been doing well. Started, but been doing rough lately. Feeling better today? That's fantastic. The doing better part, not the other part. You made gumbo? I've only heard about that in Legends. How is it? Allison enjoys her friend. I do enjoy my friends. I don't enjoy their suffering. But I like when friends get better. Sent early on accident. I like the first part of the message better. Rigged Twitch is on my side. It is. Hacking your phone. They don't need to hack your phone. They're already in there. Shut bot. You don't have any power here. Actually, it has a limited amount of power here. All consensually given by me. How many people came in here trying to get a new phone internet? New phone internet, everything, because they think they're being hacked? There was someone, personally, I won't say who, very concerned because their window fonts didn't load in properly. So they were getting a lot of, like, the squares. And they were very concerned that they were getting hacked. But I don't hold it against that person. It was only for like a second. And then they listened to explanations and realized that they weren't. Then you open their browser to find 1,000 open tabs. Let me guess, they thought they were being hacked because of slow internet speeds. Was it your mom or my mom? We're married. We have the same moms. I'm not going to answer. It was not Suri. Out of respect for this person's privacy, I simply can't. Also, they might be listening. And they'd be real salty with me if they heard me sharing. But only Allison, but it's okay. Oh, you saying my mom never listens? These ones are more aggressive than the other ones. You'd die if your family found your Twitch. I think there's no consequence to making America Mom a little grumpy.
Do I exist?
Way to bring down a room, Blue.
Is this existence? Right now, is this what existence is?
We know all about your Twitch.
That I exist.
The game that makes you say rock.
I probably exist.
Good job, Blue. I'm glad you came around on that. It's okay, what are your favorites?
Oh,
Oh, we can talk now?
You're aware.
I'm aware.
I'm Relic. Just another stranger.
I'm sure. Sure that since you left your home, and each of your parents' phones, there are 100 apps are opened and never closed. 100% chance. Cass, I'll choose to take that as a compliment. You hear that, everyone? I'm no weirder than Cass. You get to talk to the ghost finally.
Why do you keep running away from me?
Do I?
I hate that YouTube gets to see. I hope Allie remembers to feed her son. And my Welcome back, Cass. Welcome back, Doom. Welcome back, Siri. Also, yes, Kirby. He's still the only one. For now.
Apologies. I hadn't noticed your bright and burning intelligence. I thought you were a tumbling little stone, worked round by the ages, or perhaps a playful gust of wind. At most, the lurchings of a dream. And I make no habit of chatting with dreams.
Understandable.
I don't understand.
You certainly don't.
Are you a ghost?
Not as you understand them. I never once died, never lost a flicker of a moment, never went slack. I am forever aware. That's the difference.
Same. Glad you stumbled upon us all. I've been quite enjoying your time here. Even if you weren't that active most of it, that's okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm not very active myself in other people's chats. So I never feel like you have to make an effort when it's not comfy. I like the drifting in and out atmosphere.
Oh.
We are the masters of ghostly living.
Oh, so cool. And by the way, I actually feel pretty similarly. You where you're too active? Impossible. I definitely wasn't putting all the weirdness in the forefront for like several months. Well, my first few months. I'm still on several months. Legitimately, I actually didn't want people to be sure whether or not I was a furry at first. I thought it would pigeonhole everybody. Well, I thought it would pigeonhole me. Like, ooh. Maybe I'll imply it, but... and by imply, I mean come out here looking like this. It's like either you're talking way too much or saying nothing for too long. I definitely feel the same, so I understand. But I do want to assure you that the perfect amount of talking is exactly the amount that you want to talk.
We are the beings of willful ascension, the first and forever rulers of the ghostly realm.
Uh-huh. Boo. Incredible.
Excuse me, please. I must continue my service.
Social anxiety, go burr.
Survey of what?
The damages, the rot and the ruin. The sharp truth at the end of every rebellion.
A rebellion.
Pardon.
That's different information than what we got from Saymond? Is that his name?
Hold this. Visit the cut machine. See how it began. At least, the extent of their offense. You'll see plainly that we had no choice in the matter.
A pebble?
Yes, a pebble for a mountain. Stand on a mountain, the highest mountain, and swallow the pebble. Look up and dream of the cut machine.
Uh-huh.
You'll see that our reaction was predictable and necessary. We sent the Roslock, the Stalkers, the Hunters. We have to break this world. Keep breaking until it settles into place.
Oh my god, he was right. The pebble of perspective. It longs for the mountain. Me too.
I still don't understand.
You don't need to understand. It's nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, you can dream whatever you like. Perhaps I'll put my arm around you. In the end, we can watch metal turn into light.
That'd be pretty cool. Got to mention that guy totally was trying to steal a phone. That's okay, because Apple would just give him one anyway. Who down to watch metal turn into light tonight and chill? Kept trying to get you to take it out of the lock thing, and he definitely made a Freudian slip when he said, I really want to swipe it. Can't, because he pointed at the lock. I really want to swipe that, but as you can see, you're preventing theft, so. I figured that was going to happen. There's another door on the map that doesn't seem to exist. In case anyone was wondering what the heck I was doing. To be fair, if it doesn't affect your job in any way, you definitely shouldn't steal. Yeah, of course. As long as it doesn't affect any of the low-level workers, stealing is wrong. Oh, we just haven't done this yet. We worked at a gas station. They wanted you to basically breathe down the neck of anyone suspicious looking. What did they mean by that, I wonder? Until they left. I remembered I had a melee button. Sorry, I got locked in on that one guy. Until they left, but most you could legally do is tell them not to. Yeah, exact. You know, I used to work as a cashier, and I, definitely made sure to remind myself every so often. Actually, to be fair, the work culture there made sure to point out, like, hey, if you're ever put in this position, if you're robbed, just, like, give them the cash. I'm not going down for Taco Bell. Someone doesn't like the way you communicate, it's their problem, not yours. Don't feel guilty about the way you talk to others. Of course. You know, as long as you're being, like, making a good faith effort to be respectful and all that. That's all that matters. Only time you actively dealt with theft was when you found out back door propped open. Buckets of product. Oof. That one's a little concerning. Still shut? Salmon?
I know how to whistle.
That one's pretty noticeable.
If I can't whistle, does that mean something? Maybe it's better if I don't try.
Door is still not open. I forgot these things actually hurt you. I thought it'd be extremely quick. I just wanted to get to the little save flower and heal up. we get a level up. Oh yeah, I forgot about my curious eggs. It makes friends. So not only did Rivals of Aether 2 come out, but like the very next day, Windblown got released to early access. I've been looking out for both. I don't know how much I'll be into Windblown, but it's from the Dead Cells people, and I really like Dead Cells. I also kind of liked Wizard of Legend, which looks kind of similar, and Hades. Scared the crap out of yourself? Thank goodness. Not that you got scared, but the phone's fine. I just realized that probably sounded bad. Anyone not reading chat. Wizard of Legend was dope. It was pretty great. Blueberry's afraid of us. Good to know. We've just never entered this part of the flesh tubes. I think we've been able to, like, since the beginning. Only broken one phone. I was walking home watching a YouTube video. It's actually the worst. No case can save you from Tiny Rock.
I'm not a spaceship.
My last phone broke because
I'm nothing like a spaceship.
Kirby jumped up and knocked it right out of my hand. He slammed it down into a table.
I'm not. Because I'm a person.
Yeah. Who's a person?
I
Well,
like a person.
maybe a spaceship can be a person.
That makes me a person.
People come in all kinds of shapes, Blue.
Right?
Stores an electrical charge that releases in a short radius when the user receives damage. Maybe Blue is a spaceship that identifies as a person. Well, I think Gambler's person enough as well. You can be both. There's also Legend of Wizard 2, but there are too many bugs at the moment. I didn't know there was a sequel. This is brand new information.
Do I exist?
Game is kind of raw. Is it looking good though? With a little bit of baking and refinement. No, I wish it was gone. But I don't want to break it. There's a breakable wall in there. And I can't get it. Because I need to go, like, around here. And come down from the top. But this is blocked. Just to explain my current struggles. That one is pretty Saiyan-y. Looks kind of like Hades. Changed it to 3D, so the game lost a little bit of its atmosphere. Well, I guess it's nice they're not just effectively remixing the base game. Or the original game. I hope it's good. I glanced away just as I walked into all those. So rude. Not supposed to put those in a save room. They're supposed to be safe. It's in the name, almost. Not sure how much I want to play Windblown in early access anyway. Maybe as an occasional thing. It'd be fun to see how it progresses. Is there really a door over here? Tried killing the bugs with your wizard powers. Sorry, I have save casts. You know, I hadn't considered Blue's wizard powers. I saw no evidence of a door above, and also it feels like I've tried this before. Well, as it happens, I'm pretty much on my way already to that mountaintop. Time will tell how the game goes, but for the moment it's better to leave it. That's how I felt getting Baldur's Gate 3 super early. It was pretty exciting to see how it was coming along, but it was also pretty easy to just get burned out on the game before it was even remotely ready. Not that they shouldn't have released it, because they were pretty clear about what it was. But it is why it sat on a shelf until it was done after a certain point. Seriously? The whole time? I can't make fun of Suri for this anymore. If anyone's curious, I'll leave that as Suri's story to tell. Oh, you heard that. Did you see what happens? It turns out I just had to shoot the door and it would open. Effectively. I mean, as long as people are upfront about the states the game's in, I got no problem with early access stuff. It just has to be disclosed. It has to be sold on, like, how the game is, not on promises of what it could be. Like, Dead Cells was a pretty good experience. But it was very playable and fun right from the start.
Elevator guest?
Oh, it's our friends.
Look at you, battling that armor. Come say hello.
Rude little suit you are. Zipped right past Blueberry and Bonnet, right to the front of the store. Right up to Mavic, because I suppose dead suits don't bother with hellos to flowers, You told me to come say hello to you. You're a head? A head now. Before an entire body. Fancy robo body, shiny square body, gold skin, green gems like a belt. Formidable. The finest, they said. But that was years past. Now I'm here, exactly here, running the shop. Flower Blueberry, Flower Bonnet, and me. 3 of us and a whole shop to run. Imagine the work, the sheer work, the forever work. A lot of early access stuff that gets abandoned right after. Yeah. Same with same with crowdfunding. If you're going for it, you have to do a lot of you have to be extra careful with who you trust in the space. That's true. You get a release event when first coming out as early access, then a new release at full release time. Yeah. I mean, I'm down for it because it means more indie games basically. I thought everyone was dead. Elevator never rumbles anymore. Is everyone dead? Most things are. Everyone keeps dying. But you've come, at least. At least you. And you'll browse our shop now. We have things to sell. Lost wonders of the precious city. Special prices for dead suits today.
What do you need today?
I couldn't have talked to the flowers anyway. Bonus to resolve. Energy cost of attacks down. Permits an extra mid-air jump. 5 jumps. No, 4 jumps. That's 4. Dolly. A small android. It does not appear to be sentient. Dolly, huh? It actually is Dolly. The boss that we accidentally glitched. Curious gizmo. Bizarre device of some kind. Has no apparent use. I can afford that one. Launch scale pods and grow scale helpers where they land. If the train allows for it.
Really? We were about to throw that out like fish bones. Stinks like fish bones, we thought.
Got gas now, so it's lurk time. Get home safe and comfy, Cass. Flower Blueberry, Flower Bonnet. I'd like to introduce the Lady Dead suit. You'll be shopping here often, I think. A new regular. Please extend a kind welcome and proper respect. They are applauding. Polite, but not overly enthusiastic. Can you hear? Blueberry is the red flower, Bonnet the other, a pale white. Looks like a woman's hat, I thought. Therefore the name. They don't like you, it's true, but they are polite. How did you lose your body? An unfortunate encounter, attacked by a snarl beast. Plucked up from my golden self, tossed into a cave and stranded forever. A tragedy. I lived in the city of precious things 1 million years ago? No, couldn't be that. 500? More like 500. At least that. Out for my constitutional and the world ends. Farewell, world. Farewell to all bodies.
But we have the shop, at least. And now, a new regular. When we've earned enough, saved enough, we've discussed it. Blueberry and Bonnet and myself. Someday, we'll hire a hunter to hunt up my lost body.
Okay.
Cash it up for riding, if we can.
That sounds more reasonable than what I thought she was gonna say.
If nothing else.
Oh.
I could help.
No, not you. Clumsy little you. No, never. Twice the size. 10 times the heft. Not possible you could lift my golden self. You'd be crushed underneath. No point to that.
Oh.
Good to talk. Let my poor tongue loose for once. Since you arrived, Blueberry and Bonnet have been in such a state. You see?
Oh yeah, they're in a tizzy.
See the flutter? The absolute state? Flutter, flutter.
We earned that. That was the spot that I thought he was talking about mostly. And there was another one over here. I never tried shooting it. I didn't want to be seen as a threat. I wanted to be seen as a friendly. The junk pit. Okay, it's not her. He's got his head. It was worth checking, though. If I had one more jump, which I could have, I'd be able to make it. So this is a pretty dramatic spot to consider the cut machine as well. Or here. But she was pretty specific.
Maybe you'll come visit someday. When I'm back home again. Maybe you'll come visit someday. When I'm back home again.
Yeah. Totally. When you're back home again. So I thought the way this game was going, when I turned in the last part, it was going to say, oh, good news. Matilda's discovered where the generator is, and that kind of happened, but it was much less explicit than I was expecting. I appreciate that. Means I still get to explore. To a degree, I still get to figure everything out myself. It was the next one up from here that I wanted. That one. And then actually down and right. Starting to think Saymond might be actually correct. Obviously, ghosts do exist. Maybe there's worms in the stars that eat them.
You're here.
I'm here. Is this a laboratory? Clawing at the roots of a cosmic order. Get to know Saymond. Will you open the door? If I don't shut down the static field, my friends will die. You'll have to speak to my brother. The construct? He's inside. You need to ask him yourself. He won't listen to me anymore. He may listen to you. He has moments. He forgets what it's like to be small, to need things. But he's not cruel. What's the static field meant for? Why does he want all the ships to crash? Oh, it's nothing to do with that. That's an accident. Some broken math, a stitch in my head while arranging the spaces between the spaces. We were just looking for another way to track the ghosts. One of 1,000 experiments. Parallel research, all avenues, nothing left undone. We didn't even realize the field was interfering with spacecraft until the surface was littered with wrecks. I suggested shutting it down, of course, but Construct disagreed. And we didn't. I didn't argue the point. I should have argued. It means nothing to shut off the field for an hour or a day. Long enough for your ship to escape. The data is hardy and old. Whatever we miss won't be missed. If he just listens.
If he understands what's being asked, how small a thing you're asking, he can't mind.
Certainly.
No, that's wrong. He'll never listen.
Oh.
Take effort to listen, the slightest effort, but he has none left. His effort is taken fully, smashed in the mountains or rotted in the sun over and over, day after day.
I thought he liked his brother.
I'm certain he'll kill you.
He probably still likes his brother.
Almost certain. Perhaps we'll meet again, in the grinding gut of a mindless worm.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, Little Blue.
Haven't seen Mutt in a while.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's immediate. You know what? If he kills me, I'll save then. Oh, you survived.
Oh. You're one of the statues. Did Construct build you? Did he build all of you?
You doing okay? Big bot.
Shouldn't fight. I need to see Construct.
Oh. He can teleport. That's a pretty neat trick for a robot. Still no match for my heated splooshes, though.
Are we done? Good. You should rest. I have to see Construct now.
Please sit down. Defeat a big bot. Can I use it? I can't. Oh, it's you.
Hello?
Hello?
I just need to, I have to shut down the static field, okay? Hello? Wait. Wait.
It's taking longer to stand up that time. I can't jump, by the way.
Wait.
Oh, jeez.
Please. If they stay here, they'll die.
That didn't mean anything to me because it didn't affect my health bar.
I can't let them die. Thank you.
You did it.
Blue? Are you okay?
You alright? Light? Man, yeah. You're busted up. It doesn't matter. Think you can walk? The static field? It's done. It's good. We're all set. You're leaving? Not without you. Can you walk? No. Guess I'll have to carry you. No. No. Goodbye, Roper. What? I'm tired. Right, everyone's tired. Welcome back, Cass. I think we've achieved a, somber, perhaps untrue ending. Just leave me here, please. Please? I can't go with you. I'm finished.
Tell the others I said goodbye.
I will. You've been kind. That means something. We wouldn't have made it without you.
It's not good enough this time, guys. We're not done. This is why I didn't go back and say. Thank goodness they have real save points in this game. What button is... There we go. Hardened. Complete the game on original difficulty. And safely away. Help your friends escape. New Game Plus. New Game Plus is available on save slots that have cleared the game. This allows you to go through the game again with additional challenges while retaining most of your items and equipment. Oh, okay. But hear me out, I haven't finished the game on this file yet, right? Right. If I have an additional jump, I can make it up here. Which is, I think that's where I need to go to eat the pebble. Which seems important. Is this a FromSoft situation where you have to beat it multiple times for the other endings? I don't know, because they gave me... They gave me this, which I haven't used yet. This pebble longs for the mountain, you see. So there's definitely more things to do in here. You know what? I forgot about my clusters. I don't know if that's going to affect the ending. If I swallow the rock that the ghost gave me and it grants me new perspective. But I'm getting alternate ending vibes for additional completion. Yeah, right here.
Since you arrived, the rustling of ghostly armor.
The flower moved.
You see?
The flower moved?
See the hello, hello.
Can you stop talking so I can shop?
Flutter, flutter.
Thank you.
What do you need today?
Extra jump. It costs 3,500. I have 152. I do not have enough. But we're closer than we thought. So I hate to do this, but we're gonna have to grind. Well, it's more farming than grinding, I suppose. I far from 100% of this game in other ways. But the pebble part seems pretty important. So I'll at least check that part out. I think I'll also check this area again. People love to hide extra goodies in the opening area after you've unlocked a lot of movement upgrades. Growing up, Panda Express was a fancy treat, and it was more expensive. I never had a Panda Express near me. It still sounds so exotic. Now you can get a full plate for less than a McDonald's burger. Did it get more expensive, or did the rest of the world get... Or did it get less expensive, or did the rest of the world get more expensive? That's a thought it's probably best not to dwell on, honestly. Not here, at least. Definitely the second one. Good on them keeping things low.
I'm just going to stand here.
You're just gonna stand there?
I'm not moving, so don't shoot.
Of course. Hello? So this isn't... Pesha? Kinda looks like Pesha. Usually I take off when I hear someone coming. Be a mile gone by now, but I don't know. This time I didn't feel like running. One thing, my boot's coming apart. My heel keeps flopping. It's annoying. Also, you don't look so bad. You're not a bounty hunter or anything? A merc? Excuse me. Some kind of soldier? No. No offense. You got armor. Thought I should check. I'm not any of that. Good, because I'm a fugitive. I just think it's funny that you always viewed it as this holy grail of fast food. I saw Hardee's as kind of the same. And KFC, honestly. Wonder what you're thinking under that helmet. It's hard to trust someone when you can't see their face. Sorry. Are you glowering judgmentally? No. That's good, at least. Oh, my name's Gilly. You, don't mind that I'm a fugitive? I killed someone. That's true, I guess. Well, this is the best conversation I've had in weeks. Only one that hasn't ended with someone shooting at me.
You're not going to shoot, right?
No.
Probably best to keep moving. Probably best to keep moving.
Alright. Before we encounter someone else, I'm gonna follow the boss advice. And take a quick break. I'll be right back. We'll do some more exploring for better endings, maybe. Or at least more context. See you real soon. I'm listening.
Come here, pal.
Welcome back, Cass. How's it looking? Pardon? Safe to wake up? Bugs still around? World a better place yet? I don't think so. Always mix up true and false. I can make it so A is always true and B is always false. But every time I bring it up, everyone's like, no, no, no. It's true. Asbestos isn't toxic. Okay, thanks. Better not risk it. I should also say, just because it isn't toxic doesn't mean it's safe to eat. Walked past you before. I thought you were dead. Nearly, almost. They ate my feet. They ate my feet. See that? You believe that? No feet for me anymore. That's awful. Yeah, it is. I had to act like I didn't mind. Keep up appearance. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Whole time I'm just hoping they stop at my ankles. I'm Ryan, by the way. Bounty hunter. Technically. Except I never got the actual hunting of bounty as part of the job. I think it's actually 13.8 billion. Because I feel like they put in a longer one just to trick us. You don't seem like a bounty hunter. Yeah, I know. It was supposed to be like a gag, a lark. Just fly about, see how it feels, get a thrill. Maybe take a shot if things look simple. Ding old salmon in the head. I'm the dumb dome. In his dumb dome. Ding. Something to tell my buddies later. And I like the way it sounded. Rhyme the hunter. That's no reason to kill someone. Got me there, pal. In my defense, I never came close. No way some chucklehead like me collects on salmon. Which of the following is not a word used to describe an earthquake? I'm foreshook myself. Who wouldn't like a good foreshock every once in a while? Nobody's ever going to collect on that guy. Thanks for stopping, but I better get back to being dead. Like I said, safer that way. Check again in 100 years, see what's what. They'll rebuild, I'm sure. Wake up in a big hospital, in a good, clean city. They'll be screwing new feet on my ankle nubs. I'll fly home in a luxury liner. I hope so. Aw, thank you. For a shock inbound. Sure, a couple 100 years, everything comes back fine. But hey, since you're up and about, how'd you like a gadget? Got it when I was prepping for the trip. Supposedly helps with dashing. Never was much of a dasher. A dash clone, something like that. I don't know the technical terms. Salesman said it was automatic. You can have it if you want. Thank you. No problem, pal.
Let's settle in.
Bramstone Decoy Dash. Sounds pretty nice, too. What element has 92 electrons, by the way?
See you in future times. See you in future times.
Oh, hey, I forgot this was a person. We get Cloudburst Rifle. Nitrous Oxide? Yep. Just thinking, you know, the air we breathe contains nitrogen. Yeah. And it powers OxyClean. Can you believe that? No 03 was deadly. I actually missed this one. Is it? I cannot find the trivia realm. There it is. It's vanished. Trivia's gone? Was that 5? Did I do it too early? That was 5. I think. I have to do it... Okay. I was scared because I have to get rid of it manually. For some reason, it doesn't get rid of itself manually. It broke. I probably renamed something in OBS that I shouldn't have. I'm guessing. It should be easy to fix if I actually remember to do it. That's the hard part. Still don't have enough goop. Fine weapon. Accurate and efficient. I believe that. What's the powerhouse of the cell? And what do you measure by? Character Momonga from the Overlord series orders the servants to call him by what name? Yggdrasil. That's a complete guess. Never have I ever an Overlord. You like season 1? You still got map completion over here. The main character from Chihiro. What name is the main character Chihiro given in the 2001 movie Spirited Away? I've still never seen Spirited Away. One of the early isekai parodies? What do you mean what? You guessed right. Oh, fix the name appearing first. I gave it a delay, but it doesn't care. In a certain scientific railgun, how many sisters did Accelerator have to kill to achieve the rumored level 6? What the hell is that? Oh, Spirited Away. That makes more sense. I didn't see Howl's Moving Castle until a bunch of people like put it on in front of me. A bunch of people in this chat. Well, who have been in this chat. It must have happened in a certain magical index. I'm just here hunting their goo, by the way. I thought there'd be more. More goo. Be down for a Spirited Away community night? I need to actually make a formal list of proposed community nights. Thought when you were a kid and anytime you described it to my family, they just went, that doesn't exist. That's actually terrible. Like, one of the worst things is not being believed. But one of the best things is being proven correct. I seem to remember the robot heads being worth a lot. And they're easy to take down these days. Hey, that module we got. Upon dashing, leave a decoy behind that can draw the attention of enemies. And it's more than the licky guys. Except when you prove yourself correct and they just pretend they never disagreed in the first place, that's the worst. Or call you petty for caring so much when they lorded it over you in the first place. Surely that's just a hypothetical situation because no one would be so rude, of course, of course. I certainly can't imagine being in that situation, especially not frequently. Certainly not from anyone I've ever lived with. I do not mean Surrey, for clarity. Which of course I don't, because it's never happened to me anyway. Obviously, it's Kirby. Dogs are known gaslighters. They actually are, though. Just when it comes to dinner, thankfully. He's convinced Suri that I don't let him in the kitchen. Because whenever I'm in the kitchen, he just kind of watches from the hallway. I told him to get out of the kitchen, like, a couple of times. Maybe he's just being polite. I think the real difference is Suri feeds him scraps while he's cooking and I don't. So there's an extra incentive there. You regret checking your schedule this week? Open to close all weekend. Dreadful. Ah, more head. And a violet god seed, even. Cool. You not the pebble? Not yet. Did I remove trivia? I did, but I'm pretty sure it was finished. Or do you mean, can you no longer redeem it? No, you can keep redeeming it. I was just getting it off the screen if it was done. You want to make me remove it again? It's my own fault. Not this one. In Origami, who's one of the main protagonists. I think I started that one, but I didn't finish it because I was watching the dub, and the dub wasn't done yet. I wish I actually thought to pick it up again later. Really good? I listened to a... I'm slightly ashamed to admit. When it was era appropriate, I listened to a ton of anime covers on YouTube. It was the style of the time, as they say. And the Noragami ones were pretty good. You still do that and you're not ashamed? I admit I still do it too. What is Accelerator able to control in a certain magical index? haven't seen any of these. That's not right. That's not where I need to go. I think it's here. Watched a certain scientific railgun. Because lesbians and magic, you have my attention. You're saying they took that out for a certain magical index? The fairy was intended to be Ash's starting Pokemon in the pilot episode of the cartoon. I know this one. Railgun's the spinoff of Index. Aha. I went to the wrong robot again. There is so much away. It was originally Clefairy. It was Jigglypuff? Was it Jigglypuff? You're right! How dare they do this to me? The answer was true. But now, haters. In ReZero manga, which, following Sin Archbishops, eats Rem's existence. Don't worry, chat. I know where Allie sleeps at night. Vengeance will be yours. Wow, spoilers. Isn't that what we said last time? They keep moving.
Rustling of ghostly armor. Hello, hello.
Extra jump.
Hello to the Dead Sea.
Very rude. It costs 6. Can't stand ReZero. Okay, I kind of get it, though. Wait. Okay. I have no idea what ReZero is. I just realized this whole time I've been thinking about Fate. Fifth part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is which of the following? Kind of liked it, but it got boring. ReZero. Wait, no, I have heard of ReZero. That's, something... Respawning? Kind of like, it's kind of an isekai anime, but with, respawning. That's everything I've heard about it, is the protagonist sucks. We have a lot of uppies now. It was another isekai parody from that era, but a gritty one. Resetting mop, you would say. Steel Ball Run? I haven't heard of this. Is it going to be good? Is that the first time someone said that? That they should start reading manga? Manga? I said it both ways so no one can be mad. Only isekai you liked was Shield Hero. The protagonist sucks in Shield Hero too, I'm sorry. I liked the show. I enjoyed the show. It has an aftertaste I don't appreciate. It did a lot you liked and hated. Oh yeah. That's my feeling of Shield Hero exactly. I still watched it all. I enjoyed my time. That's a good thing. Spice and Wolf has everything you liked about it, without all you don't. Spice and Wolf is another one I need to watch. We're up here. You don't have high expectations for an anime? Sword Art Online wasn't that bad. It's true. There's also parts I really didn't like about it. But I do agree wholeheartedly. I liked it, and it wasn't that bad. Here, okay, so I should say, everyone should be able to like what they like. That's very important. A lucky green god seed permanently increases luck. Luck's a stat? SAO is the Justin Bieber event. So now you're saying Justin Bieber is also not that bad? Can we go any higher? Yeah, I haven't seen too much of the stuff that's come out of Justin Bieber. I heard a little bit about it. You?
You were Charlie.
Oh. I got an achievement for finding Charlie. I mean, anytime something gets excessively popular, it gets way more hate and scrutiny. Yeah, if you go into it ready to watch it for what it is, You'll probably have a good time. My only problem with Sword Art Online, legitimately, is how everyone fawns over Kirito all the time. Actually, by the way, I liked Alicization. Enjoyed the 2 first seasons of SAO. Enjoyed the gun season. After that, 1,000 threads mixed into an absolute menace. I'm gonna eat the pebble. Perspective gained? We've gained perspective. Was that correct? We have perspective now. Oh wait, I'm also supposed to dream of the cut machine. Gun Gale arc was peak. Probably. Yeah, I'm willing to say that. I was really expecting something to happen. Honestly, I've been really liking a bunch of silly isekais. Isekai. The ones that are just like a bunch of gags, pretty much. Like, the Handyman one. Handyman Saito. Something like that. Your favorites of all time are Durararar, 86, Darker Than Black, and Psychopaths. I still haven't seen Durararar either. Sorry, liked Psychopaths, but he stopped watching it because I said I wanted to watch it with him. And then we never set a time to do that. Well, I have perspective now. Too many times you've enjoyed an anime, none of your friends care, then a year or two later the anime gets a wave of popularity. I know your friends talk to you like you've never seen it, like with Soul Eater. That's what kind of bugs me about anime being a category. Because, Sailor Moon should not be in a category with, I was trying to think of one of, like, the super serious, down-to-earth ones. But I don't watch them, so I couldn't think of it. When we went to watch it, it was taken down from streaming. I didn't lie, I couldn't remember. Love hate anime every time you find something good. It has just the worst bit that ruins it for you. Yeah. Every single season of JoJo has exactly one episode that makes me want to, like, leave the room and stop watching the series. But then after that, it's fine. I didn't have this thing in the top left, did I? That wasn't there before? It's showing me a constellation. It wasn't a constellation a second ago. You also don't like something when... like it when something you like it's popular too. Yeah, you just hate it when people... when people suddenly like it after it becomes popular when you try to show it to them first, right? Having forgotten that you originally tried to get them into it way earlier. Usually if you browse through what to watch, you usually know what you're looking for. I wouldn't have to think about what to watch anymore because people just tell me what to do. Yeah, see, it was like a robot head for a second. But only right there. Girlfriend had something around 2,500 watch titles. I suppose you're worth effort, Suri. If there's GGP to be had. It was not location-based. Coming back did not turn it back to Robot Head. She's a walking anime wiki. I mean, if you're both into it, that sounds great. It's to use the term PogChamp. That's the last thing she ever said to me. Big oof. That's such a sad quote. It's not that they were right. You just gotta... Thank you, Cass.
Maybe you'll come visit someday. When I'm back home again.
I used to think I really didn't like people. Or I didn't like interacting with people. I think I was just interacting with wrong people. Not to say they were bad people, but they were perhaps not great for me. I know how and where it's made.
Look up, drone ship.
Oh.
Walk easy, legged ship.
It's you.
And something you like becomes mainstream. Like your personal comfort space gets taken. I see how it can feel like that. At least it offers support, like if it's still an active thing. Or if it gets made. See that ship over there? That's Hector's ship. So Hector must be close. Hector? Told you I'm a fugitive, right? Hector, he's the one who's hunting me. I knew him from before. He worked for the same family, and he's been tracking me since it happened. He's going to kill me, probably, or else drag me back and let them rip me to pieces. Yeah, I can empathize, certainly. It's gonna be rough when Allie becomes the biggest streamer on Twitch. You need to find a new cozy hangout. Ugh. No. They've got Iron Mouse. They don't need Puppy Mouse. That's his job. Can I help? What? Look, Hector's tough, but he's slow. I'll keep running. Keep out of sight. Eventually I'll find a ship of my own. Get some distance between us. I just need to get off this moon. How'd you end up here? I needed money. There was this guy at the port on Dalway. He kept talking about treasure, valuable tech we could salvage if we came out here. We found Lorian. It was a secret tip nobody else knew, so it'd be all for us. I'd get a share too. Said it was only fair. Then I'd have to hide out and then I'd have enough to hide out in luxury. Never have to worry about Hector or Devonians ever again. That's cool, Cass. We're going to make a cool hipster Discord where we watch Allie there instead. Oh, of course not. No, Cass was just joking. I feel extremely successful already. Then you crashed? Right. As soon as we got here, the whole ship dropped. Guy from Dalway? His neck broke. He's dead now. Sorry. Yeah, he was decent. I liked him.
I'm an android. That's how I survived. My neck doesn't snap so easy.
There's a camp nearby. They have a ship.
I know. The gambler. I know all about that. I followed the one with the beard. Staked things out a couple days.
You could join them. I'm helping with repairs.
No thanks. I'm sure they're good people. That's not how you stay alive, though. If you group up like that, it's not going to end well.
Oh.
Too much of a target. It's better if I stay on my own.
I'd be completely terrified if I got a raid with 100 people.
It feels strange just to talk.
I feel like it was some kind of...
Talking for no reason.
I'd be highly concerned.
I'm glad I didn't run when I saw you.
Sharing the love via fire hose.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm cool. Don't I look cool?
You look very cool.
Wait, you have any glue? Like super glue for my heel? My boot's still falling apart.
No. Sorry.
Or I guess you don't have any extra shoes, huh?
Sorry.
No problem. I'm glad I didn't run when I saw you.
Aw, me too.
I'm glad I didn't run when I saw you.
Oh. Yep. Perspective does not allow me to see the little head peeking out of the water that I was told about.
We'll be here. We'll wait for you.
Do I tell Gambler about my new perspective?
Goodbye, Sister Ship.
You're back?
I think I'll have to give it a look up for next time. Eyes are messed up because of that. I got sick and thinking whether you should go on the class, which is 3 hours away. Jeez. Doesn't sound like you're in the best condition for it. That's for sure.